Hi, my name is Tim Newby, and I am the lead instructor for EDCI 573, which is the Practicum course. We're looking forward to working with you in this course this semester, and there's a couple things that I wanted to show you just as we're getting started so that you can understand what the full scope of the program, what the course is going to be. There's a few things that are different about this course than our standard online course, and so I want to walk you through the Blackboard page to show you exactly what's there and to help alert you to all the different steps that you'll need to be going through as we have a successful term. So let's walk through that course right now, and I'll show you some things. As your Blackboard page is open, you'll start to notice right off that it goes right to the announcements page. All right, and then take a look at this left-hand menu over in this area, and you'll notice a couple things that should be standard right along here. First of all, the announcements page, of course, that you can always get back to, and then you'll see a number of other links along here, and I want to just kind of walk you through there to show you some of the important things that are there. Of course, here's the syllabus and schedule page. If you click on it, you'll see that the syllabus is there and the course schedule. We'll come back to the course schedule in a few moments. The syllabus you can access and take a look at. It will show you the basic things and all of the requirements within the course and that. And you can just access that as that's a PDF file as well as the course schedule. All right. The other things that are important along this side, though, are also on this left-hand menu are the course documents. That's one of the critical things of EDCI 573 is for you to be able to access and get into these course documents. The first two happen to be the syllabus and the schedule, so that they're in there and ready for you to work on. And then as you start to look through there, there's the 573 fact sheet. Very good document for you to go through. I think you've been told about that in the past. It will explain many of the questions that you might have about the course overall and how it gets started and where you find potential projects and on and on and on. And there's even a short video explaining the fact sheet itself and some of the key things there. So go ahead and just work on that and open that up and take a close look at that. Assignment explanations, if you go into that, you'll see that it goes through every one of the assignments that you're going to have and explains all of those assignments. Some of them that are happening very quickly early in the course, such as the pre-proposal, and then which is followed by the assignment number 2, which is the project proposal, and it goes on from there. Each of these has down towards the bottom the grading rubric, and is explained in there, and what we will use to assess the quality of the work that you've completed there. All right, so that's basically that assignment explanation page. Then there's also a Practicum supervisor's FAQ. A lot of times you're going to be working with a supervisor in the project that you have. A lot of people have come up with questions in the past and said, how do I do this and how do I work with them and stuff. So that's a very important page for you just to look at and see what it is that you need to do and to tell your supervisor and to work with your supervisor. Others have said, you know, it would be nice to know what kind of questions I could ask the supervisor I'm starting. Well, we've actually put a page in now this semester to help you out. Stakeholder Supervisor Interview Form. Just look at, there's a set of questions, and you can take those questions with you just to make sure that you've covered all the bases and that the supervisor understands what their obligation will be and what you can expect from them. All right, so that form is on there. Going back up here just a little bit further, the Practicum project plan, that's going to be an Excel form actually, and that will be your second assignment, is that you'll fill this out. It's actually a very good project plan that lays out all of the items that you need to be creating and the timeline with which you'll be doing that. So it'll show you the days that you have to work on it and the duration that you'll work on it, and then also it puts that into the weeks of the term so that you know exactly how long you have to work on it. And there is a template within that and also an example so that you can look at and see how that would be all worked out. That's part of assignment number 2. And then also you've got the project status report form. You're going to have journal entry forms and reflections that you'll be doing throughout the semester. There's basically 3 of those, and you'll use to do that. You have this project status report form that you will actually develop and work on. And I think that it's opening up in another side, but it will allow you to click on and show the progress of all of the pieces that you're working on, and then also it allows you to a space that you can write a weekly reflection as you as you're dealing on that. So this will be an important one. Within the assignment area, it's going to reflect or tell you to go back to this page and to pick up these different report forms and those things. So those are the key ones that you'll have here. If one last mention here also is the project change request form. We do have students occasionally that come in and in the middle of the process, or especially early on, have a couple different projects that they've decided, and then they decide on one and decide to change. To make that change, this is the project change request form, so that your instructor knows basically what's going on and how that's going to work. All right, so you'll have that to fill out. That's all found within this area called Course Documents. This section on getting started, if you go there, it will talk about the introduction, where you're going to talk about yourself and introduce yourself to the class. And there's a get started video right here, which goes through and describes some of the things that are there. Actually, I think that's what you're viewing right now. Okay, so that explains the course and the basic things that you will be doing within that course. Then, of course, you'll go into this area over here called Course Activities, and there will be assignments, and the assignment areas will explain the assignment and the grading rubric, and this is the area that you will turn in those assignments. Those assignments are explained fully in the document up in the course documents also. So you can print that off and look at it and know it's there, and then come into this one to work and to submit your work. The discussion areas, you're going to notice that there's quite a few less discussions in the practicum because we're all working on different projects. You have the introductory one that you, in week 1, the introductory to tell you a little bit about yourself. There's an open forum all the way through that ask the instructor or ask a peer that you can put questions in. As you're working through as you're working through your practicum, sometimes questions come up and you can put it into this forum, and individuals may also have an answer to that. And then you've got weeks 1 through 7. There's going to be this consulting hub where you can talk about some additional types of questions. And then specifically on week 4 and then on week 8, there is an online discussion that that you'll be involved in, and your instructor will remind you of that. So there are 2 basic discussions besides your introductory, and then the open discussions throughout the semester. All right, and then finally, down here you have what is known as the status report, and what is as you work and your journal reflection, and I showed you that document earlier. Well, this is the journal area that you report that into, that you go in and fill out the form in the course documents, and then you'll report it here under weeks, the 2nd week, the 3rd week, and the 5th week. Those are kind of the formative weeks that we're working through it. So that's basically the course. The main thing is to get into the course syllabus and schedule and take a look at that. I'm going to pull up the schedule right here so that you can take a look and see what's there. But you'll see week 1, you have this assignment that is due during the very first week. That's going to be it's due during Thursday. Class starts on a Monday. Thursday, that project is due at that point. I would encourage you right now to be looking for the projects that you're going to be that you're going to work on this semester, so that you can already have that down and be ready to go. You can have that prepared before the class ever starts. And then you'll see assignment 2 and what day it's due a week or so later, the status reports, when those are due, and then it just keeps right on going from there. So that's your calendar and your course schedule. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to get a hold of your instructor, and or you can contact me at newbie@purdue.edu, and I would be happy to talk to you further about this course if you have any concerns or thoughts on ways in which you want to approach the course. Thanks a lot. Best of luck with this.